So this is an advanced flexibility flow. You can also do it if you're not as advanced. Just take your legs to the width that it can be at. So this is going to really open up your hips. So smooth your body left and right, okay? You can flex and point your feet. You can hold your hands either above or below your knees, or you can take it deeper and stretch with your hands on the floor. Really elongating your arms. Deep breath in, and also make sure you twist from your belly button, shoulders down, using your core to twist. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. From here, I want you to start swaying around. So getting a little bit into the torso and strength. So coming up and start to make a side body stretch at the same time. It doesn't have to be fully into the pose. It's really going to start to open you up. So holding across here. Really elongating through the side. You can have your hand down here if you prefer. Or you can just bring your hand across and open up this way. Holding here. Nice deep breaths. Swing yourself through using your core, holding on the other side. Really opening up. You can open up through this way. Start to grab your leg, or again here, or just holding here. It's totally up to what feels good for you. Keep your legs strong and active. Slowly come to the center. So from here, I want you to put your hands behind you, tilt your pelvis back and forth. So protraction, retraction of the spine. And from here, I want you to start to circle. Nice deep breaths. Remember, you can do this with a narrower setting of your legs. So you don't have to go as deep. So even though it's for advanced, if you can sit with your legs narrower and do this, it's perfect to open your hips, changing directions. If you want to take it a little deeper, place your hands on your hips and lean into it and lean out of it. So start to rotate your spine with your pelvis rotation here as well, back and forth. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Just stay seated tall for a moment and roll your legs in and out. In and out. Keep rolling your legs in and out. Slowly bend your knees and walk them in. You can grab underneath if you want. Bring them to a bend. From here, bring your left leg into your groin. Lift your leg up. Place it on top of your shoulder and your other arm in the foot crease. And rocking back and forward, sitting up nice and tall. If you find the flexibility too much, you can bring it down. Rocking back and forth. Make sure you keep elongating your spine as you do this to deepen that stretch. The less you're elongated, the less you'll have the depth in this stretch. Take one more final breath here and release it down. Let's change sides. So bring your leg into your groin. Bring your arm underneath. Now, if you can't place your hand around, you could just sit here like this in a smaller disposition of the movement. So taking your time. If you're finding this hard for your knee to bend, elongate it out like this. So there's options for everyone. If you can, take it up deeper. There's another option if you want. You could also take your hands around and snuggle. I like to put my shoulder under to work on depth of my spine here by being straight and hip sockets. Flex your foot to prevent any knee issues. Nice deep breaths. Slowly bring your legs down. So from here, I want you to place your left leg underneath your right leg. Flex the foot, bring the left leg up. And from here, I want you to come forward and down into a spider-like pose, stretching through. If this is too deep, sitting here and pushing out here is an option. Otherwise, come into it deeper. Slowly coming up. From here, I want you to turn your foot slightly forward and rotate over and back. So what you're doing here, getting a little rotation in your hip. Slowly rotating. I'm going to come into your low lunge here. So now step that foot forward. I want you to focus here on pushing your hips down. Breathing deeply here. And from here, I want you to flow through into hamstring, into your low lunge, up tall. 2 more. Hamstring, low lunge. Pushing this down. 1 more. Hamstring, low lunge. Okay, from here, you're going to elongate it out. You're going to lift up onto the heel, turn your foot out. You're going to let yourself slowly sink deeper into this pose, rocking back and forth, and slowly from here, start to sink in deeper, really opening up. If you want to, you can bring your foot onto the tiptoe and opening up here and holding here. To bring a little more depth into the pose and get your back leg into it, just bring it up into your hip and glute behind, holding here, slowly rotating over, and then letting it go. We're going to swap legs. So from here, come into your pyramid, bring your leg back, and feed your right leg through. Again, staying here or coming down for a moment, just settling in, working with your legs, squeezing it in, holding here, and then slowly rotating around. You might want to bring your foot out and forward and rotate. Just getting into the hip socket. Slowly getting ready to come into your low lunge, bringing your foot up and pressing your hip space down here. Really pushing down, down, down deep. Slowly swaying back into your hamstring, holding here. Coming forward into that nice low lunge. You can push back into a back bend if you want to open it. Coming into your hamstring again. Coming back up. From here, I want you to slowly rotate in towards the deeper stretch. If you can, lift up on your tiptoes, sinking deeply in, holding here, maybe swaying a little bit. It may feel good. Getting a little deeper into your hips from all angles. Holding here, you can also come down on your elbow if you want. Lifting higher, coming down. Slowly return to center. Just give a nice long stretch for a moment. Slowly bring your leg back. You can stay in your pyramid for a moment and sway if you want. Otherwise, we're going to work into moving deeper into frog. Our legs are going to come out wide. So just walking them out, your feet are going to be a little bit closer, so you can see they're closer. And all you're going to do is just let yourself sink on down into your frog pose as deep as possible. If you want to, you can stay up tall, or you can push your bottom back a little bit here and slowly sink down. You can take it across to one side, opening up a little bit. Pushing your bottom back at all times. Take it across to the other side. Sinking back and down, letting yourself, by squeezing your glutes, you're going to get deeper into this pose. Slowly sitting up on your feet, so they're going to come under your hips, and then push yourself forward and down, so you're opening up a little bit deeper, and bring yourself rounding and opening, rounding and opening, rounding and opening. We're going to go back into a half frog in a minute, so we're just opening up a little bit deeper. Slowly bringing your legs up. I want you to bring one leg to a right angle and the other leg open up to the side. And I want you to sink slowly down into your half frog, half split. Holding here. You might want to rock a little bit with your hips, just holding for a little bit, breathing deeply. Holding in, calm and relaxed. Slowly sitting up tall. And then bringing your leg in, walking in. Now you're going to slowly change over. So bringing this leg into the right angle, this leg into the straight. Slowly bringing yourself down. And bring yourself deep as possible into your half frog, half split. Just rocking into it, slowly pushing up and back, squeezing your glutes to get yourself a little deeper, and then slowly bending that straight leg back into your frog pose. Holding here just a little bit longer. You should be a little bit deeper in it. From here, I want you to bring yourself to the side. Slowly wander to the other side. Slowly pushing up, bringing your feet in, walking your knees in, and bringing your knees to the front of you, and slowly resting in child's pose. So stay in child's pose as long as you need. Remember, this is an advanced stretch that can be done at a beginner's level by utilizing your own flexibility. And done regularly a couple of times a week, you're going to see a huge difference. Fantastic for after the gym, fantastic for a cyclist, a runner. It's not about where the destination is, it's about how it feels. So remember to take long breaths. Do it at your own intensity at the same time. And remember to have fun, okay? So it's an amazing opening for those hips to get you more flexible in your everyday lifestyle. And I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to ring the bell and press subscribe, and have